So today I want to talk to you about why many of the clients that come to us at Scale Driven, they are not able to scale their advertising campaigns. Okay, so let's try this again because apparently I had some issues with the audio, but now we should be good. So if you guys can hear me, if you guys can see me all right, just comment somewhere around here. I would appreciate that. So now the audio seems to be going out nicely, so I apologize for the early hiccup. But anyways, in any case, today I want to share with you why many of the clients that we have at scaleDriven.com, or they come to us because they're not able to scale. I'm going to share with you a real case study of a client that came to us because they were stuck at 30K a month in ad spend, but they weren't able to scale past that. And how we were able to turn it around, how we were able to fix it. And in fact, that's basically why a lot of clients come to us, is because they're not able to scale their advertising campaigns. They get stuck. They kind of hit a glass ceiling when it comes to scaling. And that seems to be a kind of a recurring thing once you hit, 20 to 30K a month in ad spend, right? Like anywhere between, I'm going to say $500 to $1,000 a day in ad spend. That's when things need to switch in order for you to scale. And today, I want to share that. I want to share how we're able to scale our clients from where they're at, 15, 20K a month in ad spend, 30K a month in ad spend, all the way up to 100, 150K, 200K a month in ad spend, okay? Now, with that being said, if you're a coach, if you're a consultant, if you sell information of any kind, and you need help scaling, again, you hit that glass ceiling, I'm going to share with you how you can do it. Now, if you want us to take a look at your ads, if you want us to take a look at your funnels and whatnot, and tell you if we can help you scaling, go to makemyadsgreatagain.com. There's a message waiting for you there right now, okay? You can schedule a call with me or somebody in my team. So let me share my screen real quick so I can share with you what we're doing to scale our campaigns. And this is a post that I made earlier today in my timeline. By the way, if you search for Hernan Vazquez on Facebook, I know that many of the people that are watching this might not be connecting with me or following me and whatnot. And I try to add as much value as possible. Basically what I'm doing is we're documenting the wins, the losses, everything that we're learning when it comes to, scaling campaigns and managing 7 figures a month in ad spend for high ticket coaches and business owners and whatnot. This is what I like to do. So if you want to connect with me, just search for my name and you can actually connect with me on Facebook, and I would be more than happy to help you out. If you have any questions, you can drop them there and send me a DM. I would be more than happy to help you out. But anyways, let's talk about this thing. Let's talk about how or why many high ticket coaches, information businesses cannot scale past that mark, past the $20,000, $30,000 a month in ad spend, because when they try to do that, their math doesn't work, the economics of their funnel don't work, their funnel breaks, okay? And this is what we're doing, and this is specifically for this client, what we found out after doing a deep dive on their ad account, because they came to us with that issue. Like they were stuck at 30K a month, right? They were working with an agency that took them from zero to where they were right now with a 3x ROI, which was pretty cool, right? Now, the problem is that they weren't able to scale, right? And the agency that took them from 0 to 30K a month weren't able to scale them. So we did a deep dive and we kind of, crack open their Facebook ad account and whatnot. And the first thing that we noticed is that the current advertising, or the previous advertising agency, was operating from an outdated framework. What do I mean? I mean that what took you from 0 to $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month in ad spend profitably, it's not going to take you from $30,000 a month to $100,000, $150,000, $250,000 a month profitably. It's not going to take you there. There's two things, or a couple things, that you need to consider when it comes to scaling profitably to 6 figures a month in ad spend. The first thing is that you need to switch your mentality. We like to divide campaigns in 3 stages, right? And what happened is that when we took a look at their ad account, as I say here, they were operating just like they were launching the campaign, which is a lot of ad sets, a lot of interest targeting, a lot of breakdowns per device and all of that, which is fine when you're launching and when you're stage 1, which is a lot of testing. You're doing a lot of creative testing, a lot of audience testing. But then as you move away from that and as you start getting data into the pixel, then you want to move to broader and broader targeting, which is stage 3. So they were on stage 3, right? But they were operating from a stage 1 mentality. So the same thing that helped them launch and get to 20, 30K a month is not the thing that will help them scale past that. Okay, so that's the one thing that I want to say. So that's the first thing that we had to change when we came up. It's like, okay, we're going to target broader audiences because you have a ton of data in the pixel, right? So that's the first thing. Then the second thing, we're going to lean into the Facebook algorithm a lot more so that the Facebook algorithm can go out and find us buyers and find us people that will turn into leads and will turn into qualified booked appointments and all of that, right? So that's the second thing that we did. And then the third thing that we noticed is that they weren't really doing a lot of creative testing. And by creative testing, I mean, once you reach stage 3, which is your main scaling, right? And usually people that are spending 20, 30K a month on ads, they are ready and primed for stage 3, is that once you kind of let go, you never really let go of targeting, but once you let go and once you start targeting broader audiences and you let Facebook figure that out, right? Then you need to switch your mentality to creative testing. And what we do at Scale Driven is we put together a creative testing machine, because at that point, as we start scaling, what's going to happen is that we will need more and more and more creatives and always be putting out new angles and new hooks and whatnot to always have fresh creatives to show to these audiences for two main reasons. The first one is because we don't know what's going to work or not. We might have an idea, but then we need to try new things, right? And number two, Meta, because of the nature of the platform, will penalize those creatives that have been running for a long time. So I mentioned that there's like 3 types of creatives on Meta. There's like the bad creatives, which are going to be 80% of the creatives that we put out, like creatives that don't get clicks, don't get leads, don't get anything, right? Then there's the good creatives, which are the ones that are going to help us maintain the lifespan of the campaign and get us leads and sales and calls for what we're looking for. And then there's the golden creatives, which are the ones that you can run for a long time. Now, golden creatives are really rare, are extremely rare. Maybe you come across one and you can run that for a long time. And we had our golden creatives, right? But in that case, those are rare. So most of the creatives that we put out are going to be bad creatives, but then we'll have a couple of winners, and then we're going to start scaling those. And hopefully one of those or a couple of those will turn into golden creatives. So the main point is this. The main point is that as you scale and as you find good creatives, you always need to have up and coming creatives so that you can actually test this. And what happens is that many agencies, they don't do this because they need to switch their mentality from media buying all the way to creative. And that takes a completely different mindset and approach to this. So I keep on saying this. I keep on saying that as you scale, your targeting becomes easier, but the real battle is at the creative level. So just to sum up what we did to scale this client from zero to from 30K to 100K a month in ad spend, and what we're doing, because this is an ongoing thing, is basically switch our mentality from focusing on targeting and finding that ideal audience to leaning more into the Facebook algorithm. And then the second thing is to put together a creative testing machine so that we can always have new angles up and running. In a nutshell, what took you from 0 to 15, 20, 30K a month in profitable ad spend is not going to take you from that to 100K, 150K, 250K a month in ad spend, $500,000 a month in ad spend. It's not going to take you, right? So what you need to do is you need to do 4 things, basically. The first thing is your tracking needs to be on point, especially as you scale. Because if you scale and your tracking is not on point, what's going to happen is that you're going to accelerate. This is like a race car, right? You're going to accelerate, you're going to go faster, but then you're going to put a blindfold on. That's not going to end well, all right? So it's like your dashboard starts failing as you accelerate, right? And that can be a disaster, okay? So tracking, attribution, data needs to be on point 100%. The second thing that we do for clients as they start scaling is we develop the proper business manager structure for them. I created a couple of other videos that you can go out there and check, which are how to structure your business manager for maximum security and for maximum scale. It does require a little bit of what we call business manager architecture, and that is something that we put together for clients every single time that they come in, especially as we scale. Number 3, we need to lean into more the Facebook algorithm to do its job. And the way we do this is by targeting broader and broader and broader audiences and let the Facebook targeting do its thing and optimize. And number 4, we need to go from targeting focus to creative focus. We'll still manage targeting, of course, but what we deploy is a creative testing machine so that you can always come up with new angles, new creatives, new things that are working, and all of that good stuff. If you apply these 4 things, you will be able to scale from $20,000, $30,000, $15,000 a month all the way up to 100K, 200K, 300K, and beyond. Okay, using this machinery, we have been able to scale clients to $1 million a month, 1.5 million a month, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so super excited to keep on scaling these campaigns. That's basically why a lot of clients come to us, because they're not able to scale. And if you're a coach, if you're a consultant, if you sell information of any kind, and you're feeling right now that you are kind of hitting a glass ceiling, and you want to talk to somebody to take a look at your ads and see if we can, if we can help you, and you want to bring in a team to actually help you scale, go to makemyadsgreatagain.com. There's a message waiting for you there. Makemyadsgreatagain.com. You can schedule a call with me or somebody in my team. Sometimes I get the call, sometimes my teams get the call and whatnot. But in any case, we'll take a look at your ads, we'll take a look at your funnel, we'll take a look at what you have going on, and we'll tell you if we can help you. And if we can help you, we'll tell you how it works. If we cannot help you, we'll also tell you as well. No hard pressure, hard anything type deal. So anyways, makemyadsgreatagain.com. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.